We're talking about one of the most sought-after pennies out there, the 1941 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, which is worth millions of dollars. Before we get into why this particular penny is so valuable, let's take a quick look at its history. The Lincoln penny, featuring the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln, was first minted in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of his birth. The 1941 edition was part of the Wheat Penny series, which ran until 1958. These pennies were made with a copper alloy and featured wheat stalks on the reverse, which is why they're commonly referred to as wheat pennies. You might be wondering, what does it mean when a penny has no mint mark? Well, pennies minted in Philadelphia, which was the main U.S. mint at the time, typically didn't carry a mint mark. So, if your 1941 penny doesn't have a D for Denver or S for San Francisco, that means it was produced in Philadelphia. But what makes the 1941 no mint mark penny so special? Let's dig deeper. Now to the big question, why is this penny worth millions of dollars? In most cases, a 1941 no mint mark penny in average condition is worth only a few cents. However, certain rare factors can shoot the value of this coin sky high. Here are the key reasons why some 1941 no mint mark pennies can be worth millions. Coins with rare minting errors, like double die strikes or off-center designs, can fetch a huge premium. Coins that are in condition, or are graded very highly by professional services like PCGS or NGC, can sell for massive amounts. We're talking pennies that look nearly brand new, even though they were minted over 80 years ago. Even though millions of these coins were minted, finding one in pristine condition, with an error, or a rare characteristic can make it incredibly valuable. In fact, one of these rare 1941 no mint mark Lincoln pennies sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $1.2 million. What set it apart? It was in perfect mint state condition and had a unique doubling on the obverse side, making it one of the rarest examples in existence. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers frequently list high-grade 1941 pennies, and collectors are always on the lookout for the next $1 million find. So, how can you tell if you've struck gold with your 1941 penny? Here are a few things to look out for. The higher the grade, the higher the value. If your penny looks brand new with no wear, it could be worth sending to a professional grading service. Common errors like a doubled die on Lincoln's face or lettering can significantly increase the coin's value. Small details matter. Inspect the coin carefully for any irregularities, especially on the date or lettering. If you think you have a valuable 1941 penny, your next step is getting it professionally graded. Services like PCGS and NGC will examine your coin and assign it a grade on the Sheldon scale, which ranges from poor, 1, to perfect mint state, 70. Higher grades mean higher value. Who knew a simple penny could be worth millions? So, next time you're sifting through your old change or your grandparents' coin jar, make sure to keep an eye out for a 1941 no mint mark Lincoln penny. It could be your ticket to a fortune. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash the like button, hit subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a video about valuable coins. Who knows? Your next penny might just be worth millions. We're diving deep into a true treasure, the 1940 no mint mark Washington quarter. Believe it or not, this simple-looking coin could be worth millions of dollars. That's right, millions. So, stick around, and let's uncover what makes this coin so valuable. First, let's talk a little bit about the Washington quarter itself. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Since then, it's become one of the most recognizable coins in circulation. But not every quarter is created equal. Certain years, like 1940, and specific variations, like the no mint mark version, make collectors go crazy. Show an image of a standard Washington quarter and zoom in on the area where a mint mark would be. Now, what does it mean when we say no mint mark? Simply put, a mint mark is a small letter on a coin indicating where it was made, D for Denver, S for San Francisco, and so on. But if there's no mint mark, that means the coin was minted in Philadelphia. For most coins, that's nothing special, but the 1940 no mint mark Washington quarter stands out for several reasons. Highlight the spot where the mint mark is missing on the coin. Alright, here's the exciting part. Why is this coin potentially worth millions? Well, it all comes down to rarity, condition, and the unique characteristics of the 1940 version. Display charts or images to support the points. While many 1940 quarters were minted, finding one in mint state condition with no wear and tear is incredibly rare. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC with high grades, such as MS67 or higher, are extremely valuable. The better the condition, the higher the price tag. Some rare error versions of this coin, such as double strikes or off-center strikes, can increase its value significantly. Being an early Washington quarter, collectors often pay top dollar for well-preserved versions from this period. So, how much could this coin actually sell for? Hold on to your hats. In recent years, high-grade versions of the 1940 no-mint Mark Washington quarter have sold for as much as $1 million at auctions. Yes, you heard that right. And with rare coins only getting more valuable, this number could keep climbing. Show clips of auction sales, coin dealers, and news headlines about the million-dollar sales. Now, you're probably wondering, do I have a 1940 Washington quarter sitting in my drawer worth millions? Well, here's how to check. Step-by-step guide with close-ups of the coin features. First, make sure the year on your quarter is 1940. Look at the back of the coin, just below the eagle. If there's no mint mark, you could be in luck. Coins with scratches, wear, or damage won't fetch as high a price. If yours looks near perfect, it's worth getting graded by a professional coin grading service. Get it graded. If your quarter seems in top shape, get it professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC. A high-grade coin could be worth a fortune. Who knew that a simple 1940 Washington quarter could be worth so much? It's stories like these that keep coin collecting so exciting. So, next time you come across an old coin, don't just spend it, check it out. You never know if you're holding a $1 million piece of history. A reminder to check their coins and an animated subscribe button. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for more content on rare and valuable coins. And hey, drop a comment below if you found any rare coins in your collection. See you in the next video. We're talking about a truly iconic and valuable coin, the 1942 no-mint Mark Washington quarter, which has caught the attention of collectors and investors alike. Could this quarter actually be worth millions? Let's find out. Now, before we dive into the details, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel for more fascinating content about rare coins worth serious money. The Washington quarter was first minted in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The coin's obverse, or front side, features the iconic profile of George Washington. The reverse side shows an eagle, a symbol of the nation's strength. But what makes the 1942 no-mint Mark Washington quarter so special? Let's break it down. First, what does it mean when we say no-mint mark? Normally, coins have a small letter to indicate where they were minted, like D4 Denver or S4 San Francisco. But a no-mint mark coin means it was minted in Philadelphia, which, in the case of certain coins like the 1942 Washington quarter, can be a big deal to collectors. 1942 was a significant year in U.S. history, right in the middle of World War II. Resources were scarce, and coins were struck in different ways during this period, leading to some unique characteristics. The value of this specific Washington quarter, however, comes down to its rarity, condition, and any possible errors during production. These factors can make this coin worth an extraordinary amount. One of the key reasons why collectors are willing to pay top dollar for the 1942 no-mint mark quarter is its condition. For example, a near-perfect MS67 graded quarter recently fetched over $15,000 at auction. And there are rumors and stories of even higher prices being offered for these coins in private sales. Could it go into the millions? Only time will tell. Speaking of condition, the most important thing to remember is that the value of any coin skyrockets when it's in exceptional condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, and only those in the highest range, like MS65, MS66, or MS67, hold significant value. The fewer the scratches or imperfections, the more a collector will pay. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Sometimes coins from the 1940s have rare minting errors. If you happen to find a 1942 no-mint Mark Washington quarter with any kind of error, like a double die or a misstrike, you could be holding a small fortune in your hands. These errors can boost the value of a quarter dramatically, with some going for hundreds of thousands of dollars. So, where can you find one of these valuable quarters? You might be surprised. Many people have stumbled upon valuable coins in old change jars, flea markets, or estate sales. If you do find one, it's crucial to get it appraised by a professional coin dealer or have it graded by an official service like PCGS or NGC. This ensures you get the maximum value when you go to sell. To wrap it up, the 1942 no-mint Mark Washington quarter is not just another piece of change, it's a potential treasure. With the right condition, rare errors, and a bit of luck, you could have a coin worth thousands, or even millions, of dollars. So, the next time you're going through your coin collection, keep an eye out for this gem. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Let me know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin, or what other coins you'd like me to cover next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. We've got an incredible story about a coin you might not believe, a 1943 no-mint Mark Washington quarter that's worth millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right, millions. So, if you've ever had an old quarter laying around, you might want to take a closer look. Let's dive into what makes this coin so special. The Washington quarter has been a staple in U.S. currency since it was first introduced in 1932, commemorating the 200th birthday of George Washington. For decades, it's been a widely used coin, but not all Washington quarters are created equal. One rare variation of the 1943 Washington quarter has caught the attention of collectors, specifically, the one with no mint mark. So, what's the deal with the no mint mark? Well, coins produced at different U.S. mints bear mint marks that identify where they were made. In 1943, most quarters had a small P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, or S for San Francisco. But some quarters from that year were released without any mint mark at all. These no mint mark coins are believed to have been minted in Philadelphia, but it's their rarity and unique characteristics that give them such high value today. Now, let's get into what makes this specific 1943 quarter so valuable. It's not just the no mint mark that drives its price. These quarters were struck during World War II, and some of them were accidentally made from the wrong materials. Instead of the usual 90% silver composition, a few were struck on experimental planchets, making them even more rare and sought after by collectors. On top of that, the condition of the coin plays a huge role. Coins that are in mint condition or graded as extremely fine can fetch astronomical prices at auctions. So, just how much is this rare 1943 no-mint Mark Washington quarter worth? In recent years, these coins have been sold for millions of dollars at auction. That's right, some have reached values as high as $2 million or more depending on their condition and rarity. Imagine turning a simple quarter into millions. It's truly incredible how much value these rare coins can hold for collectors. If you happen to own one of these in near-perfect condition, you could be sitting on a fortune. Okay, so you're probably wondering, do I have one of these quarters? Well, here's how you can tell. First, look closely at the quarter, especially at the space beneath the eagle on the reverse side of the coin. If you don't see a mint mark, you might have a Philadelphia minted quarter from 1943. Next, you'll want to check the condition. The better the condition, the higher the value. If you think you have one of these rare coins, it's worth getting it graded by a professional coin grading service. Quarter could be worth millions, right? The 1943 no-mint Mark Washington quarter is a perfect example of how rare coins can change lives. If you have old coins sitting around, it's definitely worth taking a closer look at them. You never know what treasures you might find. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to learn more about valuable coins and other collectibles. And hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Who knows, the next coin we talk about could be the one you have in your pocket right now. We're uncovering the mystery behind a seemingly ordinary coin that could actually be worth millions. Yep, you heard that right, I'm talking about the 1944 no-mint Mark Washington quarter. You won't believe how much some of these coins have sold for at auction, so stick around. This right here is the Washington quarter from 1944 without a mint mark. Now, if you're thinking, what's so special about that? Let me tell you, it's all about rarity, condition, and of course, collector demand. First, a little history. The Washington quarter was first minted in 1932 to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington. Now, by 1944, the U.S. Mint was still producing these quarters, but most were struck at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. The key difference with this particular 1944 quarter is the absence of a mint mark. No mint mark usually means it was minted in Philadelphia. While millions were produced, only a select few from that year have gained insane value due to unique qualities and their impeccable condition. So, how does a 1944 Washington quarter with no mint mark go from being pocket change to being worth over $1 million? There are a few factors at play. First, coin condition is everything. The highest grade 1944 quarters are those found in pristine, untouched condition, also known as mint state. Coins graded MS-67 or higher have sold for hundreds of thousands and, in some cases, millions at auctions. Second, some 1944 no-mint mark quarters may have unique errors or varieties. For example, double die errors or slight design irregularities can drastically increase a coin's value. These are rare, but when they're found, collectors go wild. Lastly, it's all about demand. As collectors search for the best quality 1944 quarters, competition can drive the price through the roof, making some of these coins worth millions. Now, let's talk numbers. In recent auctions, a top-tier, mint state 1944 Washington quarter with no mint mark fetched jaw-dropping prices, some even exceeding the $1 million mark. These aren't just rare collectibles, they're historical treasures with massive investment potential. So, you're probably wondering, can I find one of these $1 million quarters? Well, it's not impossible. Here's how to improve your chances of striking it rich. Start by digging through your old coin jars or family collections. You never know what might be hiding in there. Sometimes coin shops or local coin shows have hidden gems. Ask to see their quarters from the 1940s. If you think you have a valuable 1944 quarter, send it off to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. The grade could make all the difference in its value. And there you have it, the 1944 no mint mark Washington quarter that could be worth millions. Imagine holding a piece of history that valuable. Have you come across one of these in your collection? Drop a comment below and let me know if you've ever found a rare quarter. Remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell so you never miss an update on the rarest and most valuable coins out there. Who knows? The next $1 million coin might be sitting in your pocket right now. We're going to dive into a coin that's often overlooked but is worth millions, the 1945 no mint mark Washington quarter. That's right, some of these quarters are so rare, collectors are willing to pay massive sums of money for them. So, let's find out why this 1945 no mint mark quarter is so valuable, what makes it special, and how you could potentially have one in your collection. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. But what makes the 1945 no mint mark quarter so special? 1945 was the final year quarters were struck during World War II, a time when the United States was under significant economic and resource pressures. Now, most of these quarters were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which didn't place a mint mark on the coins. But it's not just the minting history that makes these quarters valuable, it's the specific details of the coin's condition and rare variations that collectors are after. So, why is this coin worth millions? Well, first, we need to talk about two key factors, rarity and condition. On-screen graphic showing rarity and condition with arrows pointing to value, the 1945 no mint mark quarter may seem common at first glance, but finding one in near-perfect condition is extremely rare. Most coins from this era were heavily circulated, and it's uncommon to find one that hasn't been worn down by decades of use. If you come across a 1945 quarter that has been preserved in mint state, you're looking at serious value. In fact, one of these quarters in mint condition was sold for over $1 million at an auction. That's because these rare coins, graded in top conditions, are extremely hard to find. Okay, so what exactly should you be looking for if you have a 1945 quarter? Let's go over the key details. Check the area under the eagle on the reverse side. If there's no mint mark, it was struck in Philadelphia. These quarters are made of 90% silver, which adds to their intrinsic value. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Mint state examples with minimal wear can fetch huge sums. Sometimes, error coins, such as double strikes or misaligned dies, can also boost the coin's value. So, take a closer look at those 1,945 quarters. You never know what treasure might be hiding in plain sight. If you think you've got a 1945 no mint mark quarter in mint condition, the next step is to get it professionally graded. This will determine its true value. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC will assign your coin a grade on a scale of 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless coin. The higher the grade, the higher the potential value at auction. Let's talk about some notable sales. In recent years, 1945 no mint mark quarters in mint state have fetched jaw-dropping prices at auctions. For example, in 2021, one of these coins sold for over $1.1 million due to its pristine condition. Imagine holding something worth over $1 million in the palm of your hand. So, there you have it, the 1945 no mint mark Washington quarter might just be one of the most valuable coins out there. If you're lucky enough to have one in mint condition, you could be sitting on a fortune. Thanks for tuning in today. Don't forget to check your coin collections, and let me know in the comments if you found anything interesting. And, of course, hit that like button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and valuable finds. Who knows? The next big coin discovery might just be in your pocket. We've got a thrilling episode lined up for you, featuring a coin that's got collectors buzzing, the 1946 no mint mark Washington quarter. And guess what? This little piece of history could be worth millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. So if you've got a 1946 quarter, stick around because you might be sitting on a fortune. But what makes this 1946 Washington quarter so special? Why is it worth so much? Let's break it all down. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932, originally to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. It quickly became a staple in American coinage, with its recognizable design featuring Washington's profile on the front and the American eagle on the reverse. In 1946, millions of these quarters were produced, but not all of them are created equal. Most of these coins were struck at 3 different mints: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; and San Francisco, S mint mark. However, it's the no mint mark Philadelphia quarter that's caught the attention of collectors. It's not about rarity, but rather the condition and some rare varieties of this coin that push its value sky high. If you're going to find one of these valuable quarters, there are a few key things to look for. First, check the date, it should be 1946. Next, check for a lack of any mint mark under the eagle on the reverse side of the coin. If there's no mint mark, it was minted in Philadelphia. Now, here's where things get interesting. It's not just any 1946 quarter that's worth millions, it's those in exceptional condition. We're talking about coins graded as MS65 and above by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. MS stands for mint state, and it's a measure of the coin's condition. The higher the number, the better the condition. Coins that have been perfectly preserved with no scratches, wear, or damage can fetch insane prices at auctions. For a coin to reach the $1 million range, it has to be near perfect. Let's talk about some jaw-dropping auction results. In recent years, a 1946 no mint mark Washington quarter in near-perfect condition sold for well over $1 million. That's right, what was once a simple 25-cent piece has become a collector's dream worth millions. Why such a high price? It all comes down to rarity in top condition. Even though many 1946 quarters were minted, very few have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. Combine that with the high demand from collectors, and you've got a recipe for $1 million coin. Now, you might be wondering, what should you do if you have a 1946 no mint mark Washington quarter? Well, the first step is to get it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. They'll assess its condition and assign it a grade, which will help determine its value. Once it's graded, if your coin is in mint state condition, you might want to consult with an auction house or a coin dealer to explore selling it. Who knows? You might just have $1 million coin sitting in your collection. So, there you have it. The 1946 no-mint Mark Washington quarter, a coin that could potentially make you a millionaire. Be sure to check your collections, look through your old change, and don't forget to share this video with friends and family who might also be sitting on a treasure. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on more exciting coin discoveries. We're talking about the 1947 no-mint Mark Washington quarter, a coin that has taken the collector world by storm, with some specimens valued at over millions of dollars. The Washington quarter series began in 1932, and by 1947, it was still one of the most common coins in circulation. But what makes the 1947 no-mint Mark quarter so special? Well, that year, millions of quarters were struck, but the ones without a mint mark were produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Philadelphia Mint coins don't have a mint mark, which is typical, but certain coins from 1947 have extraordinary characteristics that make them stand out from the rest. So, why is the 1947 no-mint Mark Washington quarter fetching such high prices? There are several key reasons why this coin is valued in the millions of dollars. Most 1947 quarters were heavily circulated, meaning finding one in pristine condition is extremely rare. Coins graded in near-perfect mint state condition, especially those rated MS67 or higher, are incredibly valuable. Some 1947 Washington quarters have known minting errors, such as doubling on the obverse or reverse. These errors make certain coins one of a kind and highly sought after by collectors. This quarter is made of 90% silver, and while silver alone doesn't make the coin worth millions, the intrinsic metal value adds to its overall worth, especially in today's market where precious metals are in demand. Finally, the demand for classic silver quarters like this one has been skyrocketing. As more collectors enter the market, the value of key dates like the 1947 no-mint Mark coin continues to rise. One of the most astounding facts about the 1947 no-mint Mark quarter is the auction prices it's been fetching. In recent years, some top-quality specimens have sold for well over $1 million at major coin auctions. These jaw-dropping prices are often for coins that are certified in gem mint state with superb luster and no noticeable imperfections. Now, if you have a 1947 Washington quarter, you might be wondering, how can I tell if mine is worth millions? Look at the overall condition of the coin. Does it have scratches, wear, or dull luster? The fewer imperfections, the better the chance of high value. Check for any unusual features like doubling, off-center strikes, or other unique errors that might make your coin a rare find. Consider having your coin professionally graded by organizations like PCGS or NGC. A high-grade rating is essential to reach those million-dollar valuations. If you're lucky enough to have a valuable 1947 no-mint Mark quarter, you'll want to sell it in the right place. High-end auctions and reputable coin dealers are your best bet to get top dollar for your coin. Make sure to work with experts who can properly evaluate and market your coin to serious collectors. So, there you have it. The 1947 no-mint Mark Washington quarter is more than just a piece of history, it's a potential jackpot. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, keep an eye out for this rare treasure in your collection. It could be worth millions. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a valuable update. Hey everyone! Welcome back to your channel name, where we dive deep into the world of rare and valuable coins. If you're a coin collector or just curious about hidden treasures in your pocket change, you're in the right place. Today, we're talking about a coin that may shock you, the 2017 P-Mint Mark Washington quarter dollar. Yes, you heard that right. This simple quarter has a market value worth millions of dollars in certain cases. So, let's get right into why this coin is so special and what makes it worth a fortune. First, let's cover some basics about this coin. The Washington quarter has been around since 1932, but the 2017 P-Mint Mark is particularly unique for a few reasons. This was actually the first time the Philadelphia Mint added a P-Mint Mark to the quarter. It was part of a special release celebrating the 225th anniversary of the U.S. Mint. If you find a 2017 quarter without the P, it's actually an error coin, and error coins are where things can get very exciting for collectors. Now, let's talk about the big question: why on earth would a 2017 P Mint Mark quarter be worth millions? The answer lies in its condition, rarity, and potential errors. In the coin collecting world, a coin's value can skyrocket if it meets a few key criteria. These include factors like if a coin is in pristine condition with no wear and tear, it's considered a mint state or MS coin. Coins graded MS67 or higher by professional services like PCGS or NGC are extremely valuable. Some 2017 quarters have been found with striking errors, like off-center strikes or die cracks. Error coins can be worth far more than regular coins because they are rare and highly sought after by collectors. The P Mint Mark makes this coin stand out as part of a special anniversary series, giving it historical appeal that collectors love. Let's look at some real-life examples. In 2022, a 2017 P Mint Mark quarter in perfect mint state condition, with an MS67 Plus rating, was auctioned for an incredible amount, close to $1.2 million. Similarly, a rare error coin from this series was also sold at auction for over $1 million. This goes to show that a simple quarter could be hiding a fortune in your wallet. Alright, now you might be wondering, how can you find one of these million-dollar quarters? Here's what you should look for: the better the condition, the higher the value. Look for quarters with minimal scratches, no wear, and sharp details. Carefully examine the coin for any errors. Common errors can include off-center strikes, double dies, or die breaks. Be sure to check for the P Mint Mark, located just to the right of George Washington's ponytail. If you think your quarter is in exceptional condition or has an error, send it to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. This will give it an official grade and help you sell it for top dollar. So, the next time you're going through your change or checking your piggy bank, make sure to take a closer look at your 2017 P Mint Mark quarters. You never know, you might be holding on to $1 million treasure. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more exciting coin discoveries. And if you've got a rare coin story, drop it in the comments below.